a god doesn't plead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back.
Like we never left.
Man. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful these faces are. You know, high definition. You know what I'm saying? We have today my guy, you know, co-founder Fame is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We back again. Inching our way to the 100 episode. The countdown is just moving.
Episode 91. Jeez Louise. We finally, we got both of our queens in the building. You know what I'm saying? We have Remi on deck. And we got queen number 2 in the building. We got Jalen in the building. Jay, why you muted?
Okay.
I thought you had. Yeah, I thought there was violence going on in the background. She hit niggas.
Oh,
showtime, nigga. So
not yet.
All right. So before I get into the rundown, what's been going on? Let's start with the ladies first. What y'all been up to in the last 7 days?
Working, catching up on our One Piece, getting ready for Halloween.
I love that. And do we have our outfits ready for our Halloween party next Sunday?
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Fame, do you have your Halloween outfit ready?
Not yet, but I got enough goofy, stupid costumes. I'm good. I'll figure something out on the fly.
I would just like it to be known that I've ordered items and they are here under the table.
I gave mine a test run yesterday. I went to a Halloween party, so had to give it a little
early Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. That's why I don't get invited to Halloween parties because they know I ain't gonna show up. So shout out to everybody that knows to not invite me to shit.
Not even to a party, bro. That's crazy.
Not even to a party, bro. I am trash. I am such a trash person. So with that being said, let's go to one of my favorite segments in the whole wide world. All right. So I would like to start this segment with Remi found the most unique thing I've seen in a long while. And I was like, bro, this has got to be shown to the public. And I don't have it downloaded because I'm a dickhead. So let me start with Fames. And then I've got Jalen's, and then I've got everybody else's. All right. So let me share the screen. And then while he's talking, I'm going to hurry up and bring this goddamn thing up.
You got to go fast, too, because today I kept mine really simple. I didn't do all of the top stuff. I just seen this joint, and I was like, you know what? I do need somewhere to start putting my mangas. And I just wanted a cool-looking bookshelf. Most likely, I'm going to end up still creating mine, because what I have in mind, it just looks 10 times doper than what everything I see out there. But this joint right here, a fire escape that I could put either figurines up on or books, is perfect, bro. I had them. I'm going to get this. This one is already on the way.
Yo, I am
playing with him
right now. I'm so mad. That is definitely what I wanted. That is on my list. Yo, shout out to you for that, bro. That's hard. That's super hard. I was gonna look. My plan was to put it right here. I was gonna move Remi to the other side and put it like right in the corner. I seen one that's like in the corner on both sides. I was going like, yo, that was gonna be.
Oh, that'll be dope. 2 of them. Yes,
right.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, super crazy. All right. So let's move into the next one. Remi's pick for this week is
Fermer le feed dans une boîte.
All right. I'm going to turn off the French and you can tell us what it is.
So when I saw it on Instagram, they said it was like a bookend, which you can see that's what they did with it. But it's called a gate box, and this one specifically is like Egghead Island Luffy, and what I guess it comes with like an app or something. I'm not
Play it again. Play it again.
But you can pick like which scene you want in there, and it like moves and stuff.
Yeah, that is cool.
And it just sits on your bookshelf.
That's so cool.
I thought that was so dope. Just a little Luffy in a box.
Nah,
That's really
I love
cool.
that.
What's the price on that?
I think it's only available in wherever it was made. So like maybe like Japan, I think it was.
Yeah,
because I tried to find it and I couldn't.
They don't even have it on Amazon. They might have it on Temu or one of them other ones, and you'll be able to grab it. But shout out to them.
So dope.
It is. It really is. That's cool. That's gonna go perfect on my bookshelf.
The fire escape.
On the fire escape.
Yep.
There you go. See.
I hate this nigga, man. All right, Jalen, let's you.
Mine is a little self-explanatory. It is lightsaber chopsticks. Yeah, I thought those were really cool. Gotta get some for the whole family.
They are really cool.
And they have different colors, and yeah, I think I
have some.
I want to get purple.
Ones.
I have the purple ones.
See,
then you got to get the blue ones. Because if I got red, Remy has purple. You get the blue ones, and Jay
left out.
And not forget.
Oh.
I can just pick it up with my hands.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah,
that'll look a little more natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Time to move on.
What do you got? What do we got on this today?
I don't know. She sent it maybe 30 minutes before showtime, so I'm throwing it up. Boom, ring.
I know. Okay, so this one actually, I didn't find this one. Other Nick found this one.
Okay, shout out Mr. Bald.
So it's gamers who grew up in the 80s or 90s. What's a back in the day, or back in my day, that younger gamers wouldn't get or don't know about? And I think the most like known is blowing into your Nintendo cartridges. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to like when your game stopped working or something, you just take it out and you stick it back in. That was like the first one that I thought of.
That and it would be constant slapping each other with a pillow while still looking at the same TV screen. Bro, stop looking at where I'm going. You keep watching where I'm going. You keep looking. Like, stop cheating, bro. Yeah. Cardboard boxing, trying to put it over top, getting it up. Yeah.
Blanket, like trying to hold it. Yeah.
We could only play wrestling games in our house. All shooting games turned to a fight.
Yo, so the guys in Reddit said no save games. I'm dealing with that right now. You got a code after every level, so you had to write down the code on the notepad.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I remember back in the day
what game was that?
Final Fantasies, where you would have to get the Nintendo Power book so you could get the maps and you could get all of the cheat codes and stuff like that. Man, like it used to be.
They used to sell the cheat books at the
I used to love
at the book fair.
Yeah, the game genies and all of that stuff like that, bruh. I used to have you literally used to have tons of literature just so you can get further and further into games, or you get different codes to get different things. I love that, unlocking hidden characters and stuff.
I was one of those kids. I definitely had every game guide whenever I brought a new adventure game, just in case I got stuck. I even started doing it on the like the adventure shooting games like Siphon Filter. The Final Fantasy ones used to always be like this thick. It'd be like, God, this is bigger than Grandma's Bible. I used to have tons of them though.
This joint said thick instruction manuals to read on the toilet.
Yeah.
The F-19 stealth fighter had a 200-page book with the story sections on fighter tactics, stealth maps. It was incredible. I remember that. I remember certain games like Zelda, they would come with maps inside of the package, so you can like pick it up and you can navigate your way around. Man, it's different, man. The games ain't like what they,
I think they had one for Xbox on Oblivion. I think I had an Oblivion map. And I remember Grand Theft Auto map. Like the Grand Theft Auto map also came. Yeah, I used to have those. I had all of them hanging up in my room.
Yo, if I could find any of that old stuff, I would frame it and put it on the wall, man. That's
eBay.
That's classic old stuff. Yeah, but it'll
Definitely
probably cost like $1 gazillion or whatever. So, all right, okay. Did everybody drop their one joint? I remember. I heard Jalen drop one. You dropped one. Remy dropped one. Yeah, so everybody's covered. Other than that, you didn't drop your old school game piece of information, so you need to do that. Demo discs.
Come on, Mr. Clean.
Wow, I forgot demo discs. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Shout out to demo
heck
discs.
Yeah. Well, now you can just get demos. You know, they just stuff them everywhere.
You got demos
but it's not like having the demo disc where it had like multiple games on it that you could play. It just was something dope about that too.
Yeah,
that made magazines doper.
Facts.
What? AB, what game was that? Having games been.
I just walked in from driving from Florida, so feel me. Give me a.
AB, what game magazine used to have the game demos in it?
What was in it? Game Informer for Time, and then also Game Pro magazine had
Game Pro magazine. That was it. That was it.
Nintendo Power. Nintendo Power when they started the GameCube at first for a while.
Yeah, a little small
because
disc.
Those little small discs. There was one other, and I know that one was like dedicated. That was like the one that everybody was trying to get that one when you got the demo for Final Fantasy VII, and I forgot what it was.
Yep. So just to let you know, the gamers who grew up in the 80s and 90s, what's a back in the day younger gamers wouldn't get or don't know about. So that's why we were kind of. So
another one, your memory card.
Memory cards. Oh yeah. Definitely. That was classic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? No saves.
I used to hate a corrupted PlayStation memory. Oh. I used to get so pissed. Like, oh my God, not my Final Fantasy, bro. No, I'm done. I quit. I'm never playing this system again.
No, I can go worse. Remember the days of playing Nintendo and Genesis that you had no saves on games and you had to play flat through.
Yeah, my brother used to cry.
Those were some long playthroughs of Legend of Zelda and Metroid.
Real tears used to come down my baby brother's eyes playing Sonic.
Real tears. The original Sonic, no saves. You had to play
real huffing and puffing. I swear to God, I hate this game. Bro, stop playing. It's okay.
You can put it down if you want to.
That never really changes, though.
But you can't because then you got to start over again tomorrow.
I can tell you some changes. It's that electric bill when you leave the game on, so you go ahead and take a break or go out with some friends, so you go back to that point.
Yo, you leave the game system on all night long because you want to continue to play when you wake up and you don't want to lose where you at. You got that bitch. Yo, we used to put the game on pause, leave out the house, come back, turn the TV on, it's still pause. Unpause right playing. Like, yo, I remember back in the day, this is something small, but nobody in this time period is really going to think about it. Yo, we used to have these big, gigantic cases because the cartridges were so goddamn big. So you going over your cousin's house and you got the big ass cartridge case. Yo, there used to be so much hardware for Nintendos. The gun,
we was DJs.
The running pad, the fucking the little robot. My little cousin had one of them robots. I used to be so jealous of that nigga.
I was mad as hell when I finally cracked open one of the first game I ever accidentally cracked open by mistake was a Nintendo cartridge, and I think it was that Wizards and Warriors game. And you see that one little board and then that one little board for the context. They have nothing else in between. It's just that little board. You have a Nintendo cartridge about that big, little ass board, and then that nothing little the feeding piece. That's it.
Needed that, baby. It's marketing. That big old. They put the big old picture of the game on it. Oh, bro, that used to make you feel so empowered. Like I got this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but shout out to that. Like what other hardware? They used to have tons of Nintendo used to have so much hardware, like different types of controllers. They would have just like the power
the duck
glove,
hunt gun. Yep.
You know, the duck hunt gun, the running pad. Like there was so much cool stuff
Track and field
surrounding
pad.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Right.
The robot. Remember the crappy robot for that one game?
Yeah.
That one game, Gyromite. I remember that.
Yeah. So like,
and all the robot does is just drop the thing to just open up a door for your character to continue moving. That's it.
That's it.
I was just like, that's it. That's
And they
$400
cashed in.
That was $500 for that little robot just to boop.
Cashed in.
Disappointing.
No, that thing is probably worth thousands. Yeah, the 90s was a fucked up time period. They was getting kids left and right. You know what I'm saying? And then like it would be certain like celebrity games, like you will play Back to the Future and it wouldn't be nothing about Back to the Future. It'd be something completely different.
Or there was a ton of those licensed movie games that was just nothing.
Friday the 13th.
It was nothing. Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? Where you kind of running around hoping that the nigga don't pop up and slice you up real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think would that be considered the first horror game? Like Friday the 13th with Freddy and all that?
I gotta look. I don't know what the first horror game is.
I'm trying to remember what was the first.
That's something Remy should know.
Yeah.
I would say true. I think it was Alone in the Dark was like the first true horror game.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like computers.
Yeah.
Did that came out before the Nintendo?
No, that came out right alongside. It's Nintendo. I'm not talking about like horror game that's for at-home consoles. This was like for PC players.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All righty then, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next topic. All right, so I've got a retro game and I've got a current game. However, ladies first, as always, is it is just respectful that we let the ladies show us the way into the game. So Remy, I'm going to throw your first one on the screen, which is A Quiet Place. So let me throw that up. There you go, Queen, please.
Okay, so this game just dropped like 2 or 3 days ago. But it's based on the movie, A Quiet Place, where you are, the main character is a woman with, I don't want to spoil it, so she's got certain ailments that would make surviving in this type of world very hard. I think they might actually show it in here. But you've got the Death Angels, and the thing about this game is that not only can the Death Angels detect your sound in game, but they can also hear your mic.
Yeah.
So like if you talk too loud, they can come and find you. I played a little bit of it. The little bit that I have played so far was really good, so I'm excited to be able to finish it. But I think it's only like $30 in Steam right now. So
you have to essentially just keep your mic muted while you're playing the game.
Well,
coward.
You can, but I was playing it on stream, so I was just like trying to be quiet.
So yeah,
it was a fun time. A very interesting storyline too. So
okay, I gotta
play
All
that.
right, and this is Hello Neighbor 2.
Yeah. So Hello Neighbor. Basically, well, this one specifically, you are trying to figure out what your neighbors are up to. It's kind of like, I wouldn't really say horror. It's more like suspense. I mean, there's some jump scares in it, I guess. But it's a lot of puzzle solving. And there's different chapters in the game. So like one neighbor's house from completion is chapter 1, and then rinse and repeat for chapters 2, 3, 4. This game, the only downside I have about it is the ending was very much like one of the worst cliffhangers I've ever experienced in a game. But the game itself was fun. I played Hello Neighbor 1. I had a much easier time getting through this game than I did the first one. Like the puzzles were just easier to figure out for me. But I think this took me all in all, maybe like 8 hours to complete because I split it up between 2 streams. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And this
my
really
my anxiety spiking watching the trailer. I already know.
Well, this one, and then this Hello Neighbor 2 is free in the Game Pass right now. So if you want to try it out, it's pretty nice.
I'm definitely grabbing that.
Okay.
Scare myself to death.
Yep, that's why I'm not playing it. So
it be the Hello Neighbor boom 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 boom. It give me every time.
So for me, this is my game that just came out. Is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed. So you get to play one of your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character, and obviously you are, going through the world, kicking Bebop and Rocksteady's butts, and what I'm saying, going through the clan, so that you can save Master Splinter, and have some fun. This is obviously an all ages game, and they use the same artistic creation style that they did when they did the movie. So you get to not only get to fully immerse yourself into the world, but you also get to play in it as well. So that's my that's definitely on my list that I'm definitely gonna get. I just love stuff like this, and I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan. So my next one is my retro game. This goes all the way back to 1990. Oh God, no, 1980. Because this is a Nintendo game. So when I was a kid, I liked weird shit. So there was this game called Bionic Commando, and I bought it. I don't know who got it for me. One of my parents got it for me, and we ended up playing it. Bionic Commando, you're like a soldier that has one hand that holds a gun, and then your other arm is literally it's a bionic arm, and it shoots out a cable so you can go. So you can see on the screen, Bionic Commando, you just shoot your arm out, then you can swing, and that helps you move forward and go up and down. I love this game. I've literally dedicated hundreds of hours playing this game, going from board to board. This was kind of unique on Nintendo because it wasn't a straightforward storyline. It actually, with the beginning board, is you're in a truck, and you can drive the truck to different parts of an island. So the whole point is to finish the whole, kill all of those little machine things, and then it'll take you from the island and take you to another island until you got to the final boss. This is definitely one of those games where it did not have a save. You had to play it straight through. And you got different guns, and you got different little side things like rocket launchers and different stuff like that, along with your regular weapons. And then you could also get different types of bionic arms that gave you different capabilities. So also you had safe areas, and in the safe areas, as long as you didn't violate any rules, you could go in, you could get medical supplies and everything is cool. But if you shot somebody, or if you stole something that you weren't supposed to steal, then you kind of it goes into panic mode, and there's a bunch of soldiers that'll try to kill you. So anyway, if you got an old system with a bunch of old NES games, I definitely recommend it. I had stupid amounts of fun time playing it, and I recommend it for anybody. That's my retro game. So now everybody can wake up now. They're like, "Oh, Jay's talking about these antiquated old games."
No. The funny part is the first one, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. I was like, dang, I wonder if some of that is AI generated. And then when you got around to the second joint, I kept thinking oh, dang. So what did the Spider-Man game look like after that? Because that looked like they could have just copied and pasted some of that code and made a fire Spider-Man game.
Agreed. All right, so we're gonna do Solo Leveling. Is the anime what is it called? The anime pick of the week or the anime review of the week?
Anime fix of the week.
There we go.
This is Vampy's Anime Fix, and today we're talking Solo Leveling. This story follows Jin Woo-sung, a weak hunter who gains the ability to solo level and quickly becomes an unstoppable force. This animation shines in epic fight scenes with vivid colors and fluid motions that bring the intense battles to life. Jin Woo's character development is strong, but secondary characters don't get much focus, which might leave you wanting more depth. The pacing starts off a bit fast and rushing through early events, but it finds its groove as the story dives deeper into Jinwoo's powers. The soundtrack enhances the dark, thrilling atmosphere, and the opening theme is a highlight. While some world building could be improved, solo leveling is a must-watch for action fantasy fans who love an overpowered hero. One Punch Man, Goku, Meliodas. But what do we watch for? That's right, epic battles. Make sure to add this one to your watch list.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Still should have warned about that episode 6, though.
You gotta sit there. It's so much better to go ahead and just read these mangas now, man. Or these webtoons, man. But yeah, go ahead, Jay.
I'm gonna run it back to Pixelated real quick, so that AB could run his submission. Retro Realms. You ready? AB?
Yep. Yes, of course. This came across my my watch list on a few systems here, and this is called Retro Realms. It's an arcade style. It's arcade style side scroller, and you actually get to play certain characters. This type of theme this year is actually This is one of the few games outside of Dead by Daylight you will be able to play Michael Myers on a side scroller beat 'em up. So you can go around slashing people up, getting power ups, all Mega Man style and whatnot. And you just go ahead and do that. It's a silly game. Retro Arcades is one of those games that you can enjoy if you're a PC player, and I think they also have it on the Xbox store as well. But they also include, because this is also Halloween, Ash from Evil Dead on Retro Arcades. You can play as him as well, killing people with his chainsaw and shotgun. So anybody who's out there, hey, go ahead and give Retro Realms a try, because they give you these nice little packs here. Like I said, you can play as Michael Myers, Jason, and now Ash from Evil Dead. So hey, give it a try, guys. This is Alex from Pixelated. Hope you guys go check this out. And it's for, as you see, it's for all systems.
All right, we're gonna run to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's your good old pal Pirate Jack. I'm just wondering, why are you drinking all that rum alone? You look bored surfing the web. Have you signed up for the VVC Live Patreon? Have you lost your top? It's the funniest hidden gem on the great web ocean. Great people, great entertainment. Sign up now. Patreon.com/VVSciLife will get you started. Do it now, matey. Meet new friends and never be bored again. Patreon.com/VVCLife.
Yo, watching y'all on the little screens is always, it always gives me so much joy, yo. Remy was like, what the fuck is this? Oh my God. AI, man. AI.
AI. I love it.
Boy, they.
Matey.
Boy, they, man.
That's all you like.
Ahoy there, matey.
All right.
Don't slide past that. What was that accent, Jay?
I have no idea. It was supposed to be like a pirate accent. I didn't do the voice. I didn't do the voice. AI did it. Yeah,
and that's where you made your mistake.
That's funny.
It was great.
Good.
I love it. All right. Let's talk about some Star Wars firings.
Sorry to disturb you, Master. We need to talk.
No talk needed. Listen, you will.
Listen?
Yes. Fired you are.
What?
Cancelled. Kicked out. Dismissed. Let go. Given the axe.
What are you saying?
The brute you get. Laid off. Forced to resign. Retired you are.
No way.
Sacked even.
You cannot be serious. What have I done?
Stupid do I look to you? Seen everything I have. Entire Jedi team under your leadership. Dead they are.
Master, I can explain.
Matrix Jedi. Squid Game Jedi. Logan Jedi. Even the Wookiee. So much Jedi potential. Dead.
If you would just let me explain.
Tried to hide it from me, you did. No. Done. We are. New direction, we are moving. Yes, never again. Cancelled. Goodbye.
Master, I assure you.
Your floppy lightsaber. Keep that, you may.
If you just give me another chance in $180 million, I can make this.
Oh my God! If you saw,
You're welcome.
What was that? Whatever that.
How it should have ended.
Yeah,
The Acolyte.
The Acolyte was not bad. I don't know, but I know people are gonna be mad. So, but that was a funny little riff off of that. So, hopefully, that'll encourage you to watch the show. No, obviously not.
That definitely made me say, "Oh, nope, not watching it now."
Remy bought this to me, and I'm bringing it to y'all.
I am about to have a conversation with Brandon Moreno, former UFC flyweight champion of the world, where he is speaking Spanish and I am speaking English. All right, Brandon, you want to come out here and show us this?
Starting live translation from Spanish to English.
Hey, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo está tu rodilla? ¿Has vuelto a entrenar?
Hey, how are you? How is your knee back training?
Doing well. Knee is doing well. It feels strong. I'm ramping up training. How are you doing? Are you getting ready for your next fight?
Haciendo bien. La rodilla está haciendo bien y sentirse fuerte. Estoy aumentando el entrenamiento. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Te estás preparando para tu próxima pelea?
God damn.
Sí, estoy listo.
Awesome.
Yes, I am ready. Increíble.
I don't really need anyone to translate for me to understand that.
You're a dick. You're a dick for that. But Meta, so they have an update in the Meta glasses where you can now do active translation. Aren't y'all excited about that?
That's pretty cool.
That was kind of there.
Cool. But like, does it only work if both people that are interacting have them?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yes, because it's kind of, as he says, live translate. You're gonna have to buy that extra feature because the Meta glasses that they have right now, they do have a visual. You can see translations in the glasses, like the words there. But as far as like hearing them, that's going to be a thing. So we're getting close to, a universal translator, which will be cool. I wonder what's going to happen when we start talking to dogs and cats and cows.
Okay. I mean, I don't
Same
have a
thing
problem.
that happens on Baldur's Gate. Extra
yeah,
storylines.
There you go. Extra dialogue options.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be like Rick and Morty, the squirrels. We got to jump to Doolittle.
Facts. All right, let's move on.
D&D game as a full-blown stage show. I didn't have to imagine it because I got to actually see it when I was in New York City a few weeks ago. I was lucky enough to get free tickets to the 20-Sided Tavern, a live D&D themed improv show. Picture a D&D game live on stage, but between dice rolls and audience choices, it's different every single night. We got to vote on our phones to decide what happened next, and like any D&D player, we intentionally put the characters in danger. Now, as a dedicated D&D nut, I loved the little nods for hardcore players, but it was also totally approachable for people who have never touched a D20 in their life. I got a little stage tour afterwards and met some of the cast. Fun fact, one of them was wearing the same earrings as me. Great taste. They even let me roll the comically huge D20 that they use in the show. I got an 18, so I assume they'll be calling me to invite me on the show any day. Honestly, my only regret is that I didn't get to see it with any of their upcoming special guests, which they announced after my trip. Erika Ishii, Felicia Day, and Abria Iyengar are each going to be part of the cast in upcoming shows. So if you're planning on going, yes, I am jealous. No need to rub it in.
All right. Now, to me, if you're a nerd, this sounds like a great Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night outing. Super fire. Like, I love that as an idea. That's definitely added to my bucket list. AB, how does that make you feel? I mean, you don't seem to be too excited about this. Is not something.
Why are you going ahead and assuming that, sir? Please do not assume my look is that. I'm tired from driving. Yeah, definitely. It kind of brings me into the mind of you've been to medieval times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're starting to sort of do that with like voting and stuff, like voting who do you want, or the red king or the blue king or the green knight and so forth, who would win. So I'm glad they're implementing something like that with the live staged D&D games. So yeah, cool. I'm all for that. Let's go ahead and cause some chaos. Let's be a menace when we go there.
Correct, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
For sure. Remy, is this you gonna hit that
I'll
up when
do
you hit
that.
that one?
Yeah, if I ever make my way to New York, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Jalen, would you
Yeah.
ever?
That would be a cool date night. No, that would be fine.
All right, cool. I know
Yeah.
Fame's gonna do it. I ain't even asking him. I know he into weird shit like that. All right.
Things to do in NYC. You've probably heard of the Bridgerton experience, but Netflix is at it again with the Squid Game experience. With an indoor Korean night market and a bar open to the public separate from the game, in the back of the venue, you can play Squid Game in real life. This is not virtual reality, okay? You are fully immersed into the world of Squid Game, from the guards to your surroundings and the games themselves. So prepare to ruin some friendships, because me and Lizzie were super competitive. This is probably the best installation I've seen in NYC quite literally ever, and it's open through March 9th, 2025. I don't want to spoil too much, so go check it out before it begins to sell out. Thank you again to Netflix for having me. I will be back ASAP.
But you said in the beginning it was 100 nerdy things to do in NYC, and then we only saw one.
I would do that though. That looks fun too.
Yeah,
That looks fun, but if it becomes real, I don't know about all that. Yeah, that cookie thing. I ain't gonna be able to do that. No, I'm dead. I would have been like, just do it. Just do it. Just shoot me in the face. I ain't gonna be able to do it, especially if it's the umbrella one.
That'd be a cool date night too, though. You know.
Yeah.
Very interesting ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
that was piss a lot of people off. Be like, yeah, push you to the side.
Yeah, there's like that's like the ultimate test of seeing somebody's character.
Trust.
See, that's why I'm with Nick on this one. Them brothers died. I'm good on immersion.
Come on.
I'm gonna put a little palate cleanse out there.
Model man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the true Mandalorian.
Modelolorian.
This is the way. This is the way.
Modelolorian.
This is the way to get drunk. This is definitely the way to get drunk.
This is the way.
Yeah, I be like, yo, bro, hold on. Let me buy like 7 cases for us. Where are we going to drink tonight?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That is commitment right there. That's all commitment.
Do you want these brought in cold or warm? For the beer.
Not the 40-ounce bounce.
Yeah.
That is fire. All right. So let me take that down. And let's get into a serious story.
Impact took some clear inspiration from a real-life black skater for one of their new characters. And she said it resulted in so much racism from Genshin players, she doesn't even bring it up anymore. A dance being copied in a video game isn't a national emergency. But there's something about the situation that's really sad to me. Black people got denied entry into skating rinks because of the color of their skin. So they created their own style that got so popular, it was copied by the people that didn't let them in. And when a black woman inspires people with the same style generations later, it gets monetized for an audience that yells woke when they see black characters. So the people that call her slurs in real life won't have their immersion ruined when they play with their cartoon wife. I'm not saying she owns dancing or any of that stuff. I'm just pointing out that the situation kinda sucks. If you're a black nerd, I'm sorry that sometimes the world doesn't love you the way they love your ideas. But your history is one of creativity and innovation. That's something worth bringing to every situation.
My guy, shout out to him, man. That's why I love following him. He always bringing up something I should cry about and then giving me some inspiration at the end. Way to bring it around, big dog. Alrighty then. So, yeah, how do y'all feel about this? Again, this is another situation because if y'all remember the rise of what was that game, that shooter game, and that they had all of those dances in. I forgot what is it called?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, and they were like stealing creatives' creators' dances and stuff, and then I ain't giving them nothing. And do they charge niggas to get the dance or something? Is that how they do it?
Yeah.
Or
Nice
even
penny
worse,
too.
Or they might go ahead and just hey, we
Lots
steal
of
it from
V-Bucks.
you. We steal it from you, and we go ahead and hit you with like 5 or like 100 lawyers to go ahead and say we can legally steal this from you.
Yep.
Yeah.
See,
All
right,
it's like it's not only the roller skater on that. I've seen the other one when they stole a girl's DJ style. There's a black female DJ that they just basically followed her off of Twitch, copied her model, and made it into a white character on that game. Yeah.
That sucks.
Like damn, Jensen Impact. I was close to getting ready to load it up on my tablet. Nah.
That's a wrap.
After you win legal battles against creators, I'm done with you forever. Cause you did wrong.
Right.
And you're not looking for a way to even help out or just make it fair. Like they make all the money in the world. They could do something slight. Just the acknowledgement.
Pay the people for their fucking ideas.
Yeah. At least hit them up and try to work something out. Just blatantly stealing.
Give them their credit.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
This was inspired by.
Right, because they wouldn't do it to a bigger celebrity.
Right. Yeah. We already know what Taylor Swift would do to him.
Sue him into another century. That's what it is.
Swifties attack.
Yeah. They're counting on people to not have the money to be able to fight them in court.
Exactly.
So.
Right. So let's move on.
Question that no one asked. What would happen if a gaming laptop and a Nintendo Switch decided to get a bit busy in the bedroom? Well, you get this, otherwise known as Project Dual Play. You pop out the trackpad, flip it over, and you got a game control. The things that have popped out of the side, these are speakers. If you want to do like multiplayer as well, this is where the Switch magic comes in, where you can pull these controllers off and then you can hand it to your friend and you can absolutely destroy them in whatever kart racing game you may want to. Sorry about that, Dad. In terms of making the trackpad work, you've got the little connectors here inside and the magnets that just kind of bring everything nice and together, and then slide it in, push these back in, and then it all sticks together. So this is the thing I didn't quite realize that I wanted, but now it's in front of me. It's pretty cool.
All right. How y'all feeling about that? Shout out to DJ Pill. He said, "Oh, his face is popping out." Okay, shout out that. All right. Yeah, not really blowing y'all away.
But seeing that screen right there, that is literally a 14-inch screen. So you're gonna be playing that on a 14-inch screen, or you're gonna plug, or you just want to get a actual Nintendo Switch and plug it to your big screen TV.
I mean, you could do like Fame and sit on your belly and play.
Oh,
right across the port bow.
I'm so glad G brought that up, because you know what? I'm disappointed in you sharing that on your wall. I was like, I forgot that I said anybody who shares or like this content, yeah, you'll be seeing my lawyer soon.
But I wasn't.
I hope you have the money to fight it in court.
Look, Jazz liked it too. Jazz liked it. You want to send it?
Took me out. Nah, but that. It looked like a cool piece of tech hardware, but nah, it just looked cool. It's like, how you see that stuff on Temu, but you know how it's actually gonna be when you get your hands on it. I know exactly how many hours I'm gonna spend laying on my belly playing that game, and it ain't gonna be a lot.
Well, you ain't sitting on your belly this week, huh?
Yeah, I ain't sitting on my belly this week, so it ain't gonna be a lot. So yeah, nah, I pass on that. It's like a cool little trinket though.
It's a cool trinket, but the thing that got me worried is that those magnets, because those magnets might break, and then you won't have a mouse pad anymore.
Yeah,
that
makes sense. All right, U.S. probes Tesla's full self-driving software and 2.4 MLN cars. Oh my God! My God, 2.4 million cars after a fatal crash. Wow, this is crazy. All right, Washington, October the 18th, the U.S. Auto Safety Regulator on Friday opened an investigation into 2.4 million Tesla vehicles equipped with the automaker's full self-driving software after 4 reported collisions, including a 2023 fatal crash. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration preliminary evaluation is the first step before the agency could seek a recall of the vehicles if it believes they pose an unreasonable risk to safety. All right. The new scrutiny of the advanced driver assistance system comes as Tesla CEO Elon Musk looks to shift Tesla's focus to self-driving technology and robo-taxis as it faces growing competition and weak demand on its auto business. Last week, Musk unveiled Tesla's two-door cybercab robo-taxi concept without a steering wheel and pedals that would use cameras and artificial intelligence to help navigate roads. Tesla would need NHTSA approval to deploy a vehicle without human controls. Wow. Yeah, how are y'all feeling about this? This is a whole lot of, like, Elon is dumping a lot of money into automation, dumping a lot of money into robots. Now he's being investigated. I mean, it was even proven that when he unveiled those damn robots, he had them shits under remote control. They weren't even autonomous. So once again, we just seeing some goofy mess going around. Jalen, how are you feeling about it?
So, I mean, so they're testing it because apparently they're not good in fog or darkness or like certain elements. So people are getting in accidents and some people have died. So obviously it's not safe enough for it to be on the road. I personally don't feel comfortable being in a car that's not being driven by me. Like, I mean, like by a human.
Right. No, I get it. All right, AB, you was about to say something?
Oh no, I was gonna let her get it because mine is gonna be good. Let's go around because I got something good.
Like, what if somebody hacks it and then just drives you off a cliff?
Oh, we're talking. What was that? What was that movie with was it not J-Lo? What was the one when they hacked the old girl's car and had it drive off the side of a road?
I don't know, but it happened on Batman.
It was Sandra Bullock, The Network, I think it was, or something like that.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to you for that. That was deep. All right, Fame, what are you thinking?
Well, you know, most people, especially ladies, you know, it's already tough driving. So a car, a selfish driving car, it's proud to have its accidents. Because I know a lot of people that can't drive in fog. They can't drive at night. They can't drive just in general. Yeah, you know, and maybe they females, but you know,
maybe they're Maryland drivers.
Maybe I've been around the world and I know that no matter where you go, it's tough on the road. But hey, AI is going to have a bunch of complications. Elon is doing his best to aggressively attack the market now before he get beat out, right? So if it's not him, it's going to be somebody else, and they're going to do it a lot cheaper than what he would be doing it. So I don't mind it. It's going to be casualties no matter what.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. Remy?
I don't know. Personally, I think that if you're going to buy a self-driving car for the purpose of it being a self-driving car, that is just the gamble that you're willing to take. Mm-hmm. And if you are willing the small percentage of risking your life just so that you don't have to put your hands on the wheel, I don't know. That's just, I mean, do what moves you, you know? Like, I'm good driving my car manually the good old-fashioned way. So I don't need a digital chauffeur. I'm all right. I'm straight on that. I'm good on that. So.
Word. I've had the privilege of riding in a Tesla that had the auto driving feature, and it's fun, but a little freaky, a little scary. It's a little scary because it's super accurate, and it was definitely weird. But I mean, this is something we've been seeing in movies and TV shows for the last 50 years. You know what I mean? That's just been a thing where the future is going to be flying cars.
The Jetsons,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the cars that don't require anybody to drive it, they drive themselves, and the car going to talk to you like Kit from Knight Rider. So I don't, we just getting closer and closer to it. Shit, the
My theory is we can't get the flying cars without self-driving. I don't see a point of them giving us flying cars if it's not self-flying, because I already know what's going to happen. No, you cannot fly. Don't let these humans fly. No. I'd rather robots fly than humans fly. No.
Flying under the influence.
I'd rather just stay on the ground. Like, I don't keep me on the ground.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
AB, go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and give you guys some of the little tech knowledge that I've been following with this mess. First and foremost, Johnny Cab, aka Elon Musk's car. No, don't do it, guys. I mean, I understand the need for a self-driving car because these guys don't want to pay people, so they can drive back and forth and so forth. Get rid of Uber and cabs. Sorry, that's been a staple for us for decades, all the way since we first started having our cars and carriages and stuff like that. That takes a lot of things out of there, especially if you want to just jump in something and just, hey, let Jesus take the wheel with something that basically, oh, what if it's pouring down rain? It drives you in off the lake. Or you guys over there in Baltimore, that big bridge that goes across the Atlantic there, and it decides to say, hey, I glitch and I turn and you go, what are you gonna do? No. Yeah, if it's like a self-encapsulated neighborhood, that the roads have rails on it, I would mess with something like that. Like, stuff that you saw down at Epcot Center, the future neighborhood, you can jump into a driverless truck, load up your groceries, and it takes you back to your front, back and forth to the grocery store or something like that. Yeah. In these streets, hell to the no.
Okay, that works.
I'm popping in. Hey, yo, cuz, spin the block on these fools back here. Yeah. Just do like 60. I gotta hang out this back window.
And hell, you just saw. I'm just gonna even add more piece of tech. You saw these terrorist organizations doing stuff like exploding people's cell phones. What if they go ahead, you're chilling in that car, and they just send that right code in there to make that sucker blow up while you're just like, oh, I'm chilling and enjoying the auto car. Please.
That's what's up. All right.
I don't trust.
That's what's up.
I watched too many movies. Like, there's been too many movies where bad shit happens when robots are involved.
No, very true.
They blew up beepers, dude. They blew up beepers. This was real.
This is humans behind the robots. You guys gotta stop it. Robots are bad. It's the humans.
Okay, well,
we still got
Penguin was able to hack the Batmobile, and you see how that went.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So moving right along. Magic the Gathering has Marvel crossover revealed. So you see the Wolverine on the screen. You see Captain America cards. So this is for all of my card players, the people that enjoy things like Magic the Gathering. So Fame, you've been a fan of card games, and obviously AB.
They look beautiful too.
Magic the Gathering always had awesome art in our cards and everything like that. But man, and so many people want me to do Magic Gathering, but I can't spend that type of money all the time. It's beautiful. If I could just get like the cards, then I'm cool, and I actually get the cards. I don't have to buy these booster sets and be like, okay, let's pray. Oh, there, I got 20 Wolverines here.
Not going back there. Not going back to opening up booster packs.
Yeah, that's what you do with Magic the Gathering. You buy the booster packs and you just say, hey, hope and pray you can get yourself a good deck or two.
Yeah, man.
That's super crazy. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I love the art. I mean, the art of Magic the Gathering. Whoever does the artwork on those cards, man.
They got a lot of talented artists over there.
And I'm still waiting for that Magic the Gathering animated series that they keep on teasing us out.
Got you. All right, let's move on. Boom, Michelle Yeoh. Section 30, Star Trek Section 31 premieres January 24th.
Let's go.
I am 60 years old and I can still kick everybody's ass in this room.
You got damn right. Shout out to her. Man, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the trailer for it. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait to see it roll out. It's going to be a great show. 2025 is definitely a year of Star Trek. I think we're supposed to get a new Star Trek movie, I think. And then you got the return of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Yep. You get, I think, the last season of Star Trek Lower Decks, and then obviously Section 31. So, man, it's going to be a good year. Shout out to them, man, because I've been missing Star Trek.
Thursday. That's the start of the last season of Lower Decks, guys. Thursday this week.
My bad. There we go. So make sure y'all tapped in. All right. Analog 4K Nintendo 64 launches in 2025 for $249. Why? $249. Why am I spending
that better have every single Nintendo 64 game plus the ones from overseas translated. Do not go ahead and pay 240 some odd bucks for something that look this out. This is
right. Is it even license approved?
Analog is finally ready to share details on its take on Nintendo 64. The Analog will launch early next year. The company says Q1, $249 in black, white, and you can pre-order it. Hold on, let me try to see. First announced in the beginning of the year, Analogue 3D is a modern take on a Nintendo 64, similar to the previous Analog consoles covering NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, and the Game Boy. The new console can upscale classic games to 4K, including multiple display modes to mimic the look and feel of a CRT display. Analog says that it's designed with a bespoke purpose-built 4K upscaler. The company says the Analog 3D is 100% compatible with the Nintendo 64 cartridge library. It also region free by utilizing FPGA technology, which allows it to function like an original console. This is good news for Nintendo 64 in particular, which has proven notoriously hard to emulate. All right. It supports Bluetooth and has 4 original controller ports, 2 USB ports, and an SD card slot. You can check it out the full specs right here. There's also a new operating system dubbed 3D OS, which you can get a glimpse of below. So I'm assuming at this point it does not come with a controller, but 8BitDo has created an updated version of the Nintendo 64 gamepad minus the third prong that is being sold separately for $39.99. You can see it in the photo at the top of this article. It has a Hall effect stick and also compatible with Switch, Android, and PC. You can also just use any original Nintendo 64 controller you have lying around. Reveals during particular interesting. All right, so I'm assuming that not only can you use cartridges, but you could probably just get all of the Nintendo 64 games on an SD card and pop it in that joint and use it. So, but I don't think it's going to come with the games already preloaded, because that would end up with a whole lot of legal issues on their part.
So no games and no controller, and you're selling it for $250.
Facts.
Yeah, good luck with that, guys. I wish you good luck.
Right.
Because you can get a Nintendo Switch for that price, and you get games, and you can get all those 64 games in the Nintendo store. So
okay, that's what I love. I love that. See, shout out to you for that. Thank you for
controllers built in like that. What?
I mean,
there's a lot of people trying to catch that niche group of people, those collectors that want to play those old games. I see them a lot. There's a couple of people that were over at New York Comic Con selling all those games, and I'm like, why would you want to spend $250 for Legend of Zelda: Mask of the Majora?
because some people want to collect it and they have a collection and that might help them complete the collection. Some people, you know.
Shut up, Jay. You're being a jerk. That's just that's absurd. I mean, I understand there's collecting, that there's people who like to spend. When you have that type of FU money, I can understand, but you're paying $250 for one game. That
System.
Yeah.
I might be a zealot. So some niggas be like that. And it don't be about having FU money. Some people are just that much of a fan of a particular game, you know, of a particular character. I'm that type of person.
Yeah.
If I get weird about something, I'm like, yo, I want all the DVDs of something. And if that means I gotta pay an extra $50 sometimes for something so I can have the original or whatever, I'll do it. And yes, it's absurd and it's stupid as hell. But I'm absurd and stupid as hell. So
nah, but I just said like $250 per cartridge. I mean, you should see some of these people who try to sell the old games out of their homes. You know, I got a friend that just sold his old original Conqueror's Bad Fur Day for like $500 to somebody.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I've seen those joints go for like $250, $4, like they go up.
Yeah, he sold it off of eBay and he got some money off of it.
that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, let's go to the main topic for today.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, so I'm just going to play this.
The World Robot.
This is the World Robot Conference. I wanted to talk about this because, number one, I've never heard of a World Robot Conference. That's number one. Number two, I didn't know that it had been going on for years and that they've been developing all types of different robots, as you can see on the screen. You know, I mean, this is a place where they're displaying robots that make food, robots that clean, robots that run in factories. And now this year, there's a focus on the home robots, or like the personality robots that have AI integrated in them. Because when I listened to this video, and I'll put the link to this video in the description, they didn't. A lot of the previous robots didn't have any kind of AI because it was still in development. Now they're integrating AI to make the robots seem more human, to be more interactive, so that you can have more interpersonal relationships, and so that the robot can learn and adapt to its environment faster. And now, if you look on the screen, you're seeing now they're putting faces on the different robots. You can have your robot have your face if you want, and they're saying the average cost of robots in Japan and in China are 12 to 15 grand, not 30 to 60 grand like Elon Musk is talking about. And a lot of them are shorter than 6 feet. I think the tallest one they were saying was like 5'6" or something like that. Unlike Musk's, which was like close to 6 feet tall, which was like be bigger than a human. So wow, that's the only thing I can tell you. Wow. How do you guys expand? How do y'all feel about this? And why didn't we get invited? And do y'all want to go to the Robot World Conference next year? Because I kind of want to go to the Robot World Conference next year, which is in Beijing, by the way. You don't want to go to the World Conference?
Those
Right,
are
Jalen,
nightmares.
you want to go to the Robot World Conference?
Not nightmares.
I'm on the fence about it because I'm curious. Like I want to see for myself. But on the same, on the same note, it's like on a different note, I should say. Like I said, I've seen too many movies. It just,
You're thinking you're gonna wind up getting grabbed up by Megan.
It's just too many of them. What if like something happens and then they all just flip and like we're all in this convention center?
Be faster than the first person in front of you.
Imagine one of those like dog ones just chasing after you and fucking you, dude. I would piss myself. That is terrifying.
They don't have a mouth for teeth, so it's going to tackle you and rub you down.
Yeah. Okay, pause.
Yeah, you saw what happened. You saw that one that did that SWAT team one. It sure as hell tackled that guy. It rolled over him like 3 times.
Scary.
But yeah, I would go because I mean, this has been going on for years. That's how we got like stuff like the what was that, the little robot disc that we have in the house,
Roomba?
the Rumba. the rumba, and little things like that. I would like to see the cool little coffee tables that they have out there, because they got actual coffee tables and desks that clean themselves with nanobots. So all the condensation and all that stuff. They got some really, really cool stuff. Now, looking at the people, I mean, that looks like some straight up out of, like I said, going back to Disney. You ever gone to Disney World and went to the Hall of the Presidents where you have all those talking models and wax museum stuff? That's freaky as hell. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are humanizing these things. You shouldn't really do that. You should kind of keep them from having like flesh color skin and stuff like that. I mean, they're AI, they're robots. Yes, have them that way, but have your face. Oh my God, you're talking some Deus Ex Machina. Yeah, that thing might, as soon as that thing learns about you, gets your profile. I have learned everything about you. Now I will take over your life. Crack.
In the wise words of Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange, we're in the end game now, baby. We're in the end game. We're in the end game now. So it's coming. Yeah, Jay, watching the clip, I now remember seeing the events of the robot conference. I remember seeing one a long time ago. Not a long time, probably like 2021, 2022, somewhere around there. I remember seeing one, watching the robots. I think it was Sophia premiere there. Yeah, I would love to go to one. You already know. Y'all know my stance on robots, AI. It's inevitable. Thanos is coming. Stop it. Like, nothing you can do.
You mean Ultron, nigga.
Ultron ain't strong enough, but we got him. Listen.
How dare you disrespect Ultron?
It's coming. It's on the way. I do think, like AB was just saying, humans do a lot of stupid stuff. Putting faces on robots before they even understand it, AI, and even making it's just dumb. Like you don't know what you're doing. It's just like, let's give these robots and this AI all the information to make themselves.
I'll wait until you see. I'm waiting. That's gonna be one of my trailers that I'm gonna give you guys. There's a movie that's gonna be made by Blumhouse that made Megan called Soul, like Soulmate. Just think about that, having a robot
soulmate.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, because it's based in the Megan universe, so they say they're gonna make a Megan universe.
Okay. All right. Let's play this. Let's run this clip from the top.
She just unveiled new video of its G1 robot jumping, spinning, getting harassed, climbing stairs, and just turning up. At about 4 feet and 4 inches tall, the G1 isn't meant to intimidate with its size. Unitree has released clips of its G1 robot manipulating various objects, performing various tasks, and navigating uneven terrain. Unitree's G1 weighs less than 80 pounds, significantly lighter than Tesla's Optimus, Atlas from Boston Dynamics, and the Figure 2, all of which weigh over 100 pounds. The G1 can fold to less than 3 feet in size, presumably for storage and shipping. Unitree says the G1 will be available starting at $16,000.
Not at busting the bussy open. That's
It'll be
crazy.
interesting to see if the smaller size and more affordable price tag give Unitree's G1 an edge over the competition.
And I'm just waiting for that one day when that robot goes back and beats the crap out of him, just like they showed in that spoof. Because they always pushing that same robot, like, let's push him, let's punch him. I'm like,
We busted that thing out.
like,
Man.
I might not feel no pain, but that's not cool.
Oh, that's good.
Why would you anger our future robot masters?
Remy's stressed out right now. You know,
I am.
it's like, it's working for me. All right. Before we get our shout outs going, one more commercial.
Being a creative can be so stressful. Most times we aren't even acknowledged or thanked for all the entertainment we provide the world. So VVC Life isn't going to let another moment pass without celebrating your creativity and hard work. Join us October 26th for our first annual Creative Revival. 24 hours of fun, entertainment, love, and hilarity as we bring together podcasters, comedians, singers, rappers, and much more to show each other love, talk trash, and rejuvenate ourselves for another year of creativity. Join us for the entire 24 hours, and you might win some big prizes. We kicking things off with a party 12 a.m., October 26th. We'll see you there. www.vvclife.com. Tap in and experience love, good energy, laughter, and much more on this spiritual journey we are taking together.
Yes, sir.
Man, that beat was fire. Bro, you made that one too?
No, sir. I did not make that beat. That is BX the plug. Shout out to him.
Shout out to BX.
Yeah, that record is a hit right now called The Biggest, the Largest. So check out BX the plug. But also tune in for our 24-hour live stream. You know what I'm saying? October the 26th. We are working tirelessly, and I am draining all of every dollar that I have to my name and dollars that I don't have to make this amazing. So many people that we are wrangling together to bring together for this event. There's a lot of excitement going around. So I hope you guys take a few minutes. Take a couple hours to watch with us. Also, sign up on that Patreon, bro, because we could really use the help right now. So sign up on the Patreon. It's only $5. You know what I'm saying? And it helps keep us going. It helps us grow. And we've got mad content coming. I'm talking about so much stuff that we're going to be dropping for the holidays. So we hope you guys will support. Now, with that being said, let me bring everybody back together. It's time for them shout outs. So, Jalen, you first. Get them shout outs going.
I always have to go first.
All right.
No, I'll go.
Okay, all right, got you.
Hold on. I want to shout out. Shout out to my business, Sauce and Fire. Follow me on Instagram for all of your culinary needs.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Okay, I love that. Any other shout outs you want to do?
Shout out to I don't know. I don't really have anybody to shout out today.
That's good. No problem. All right, AB, get them shout outs going, player.
I want to shout out to everybody that came in and tuned in and will futurely tune in. I'll give a shout out. You guys are always awesome and keep the lights going for us. And we love to go ahead and keep giving that to you guys. I want to shout out to everybody of the Black Nerd Podcast crew. I love you guys and everything. And let's go ahead and keep this going and keep this energy going, guys. And a shout out to, again, all you Black nerds out there. Stay nerdy, stay safe.
Yeah.
And go vote.
Definitely vote. Fame, shout outs.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in today. Shout out to AB getting close up to spit on the mic like that. Craziness. Just shout out for everybody that's keeping up with the trends and dropping our comments on all of the social media platforms. We sort of have a lot more fun with you guys, and we love when you are reciprocating it back. So yeah, shout out to y'all.
Word. Remi, shout outs.
Thank y'all for coming to watch this week. Sorry if you missed me last week. I was on vacation. But I'm back now, so don't fret. Make sure you catch me on Twitch Monday through Friday, starting at like 8 a.m. You can follow me over there on Hey Remi. Make sure you show love to the Black Nerd Podcast Instagram and YouTube page, the Facebook page. Drop a like, a follow. Subscribe, like Jay said, hit the Patreon. For just $5, you can watch him table dance shirtless.
Yeah, that's right.
That's very enticing. And we'll see y'all next week.
Thanks. Shout out to Other Nick. Shout out to DJ Pill. Shout out to Katie Squares. Shout out
Squires.
to Squires. Excuse me. I apologize. I told you I'm not good with reading and shit. I failed English twice in real life, for real. Summer school, a bunch of times. We don't need to get into it. All right, shout out to the entire squad. Shout out to Fame. Shout out to Remi. Shout out to Jalen. Shout out to my boy AB. Yo, shout out to the whole VVC Life team. And I want to give a special shout out to my boy Eddie as he embarks on his own journey. You know what I'm saying? It's always love. It's always support. And with that being said, bro, we is out this business. We gonna check y'all next week.
Out of here. But wait, Jay, don't forget. You keep forgetting. If you are a Patreon or a member of our Patreon, make sure to join us next as we drop some content, bonus content for you guys as we explore and talk AI and technology, because we couldn't get to everything today.
Right. So so join us on the Patreon with our bonus episode. Also, Sloan Tempest will be on this show next week as our special guest. You know what I mean? And yes, we still are doing our Sunday episode. So we're doing a special episode, doing a 24-hour live stream, and then we're doing our normal episode on Sunday. And that episode is also our costume. That's our costume party, right? Yes. So so we will all be here. I will be exhausted, but I will be here. Fame probably will be running the show for me. Well, he'll be exhausted too, so we'll figure out how we'll make it through. So with that being said, we love y'all. We'll check y'all next time, and